Hello everyone. This will be my last recording for a little while. I have to handle real life things. Um, so I'll do one last Fallout 4 recording for you. Um, in my efforts to find something for content, I have been watching the forums still. So I did notice that people were having issues with food on survival. So I've decided to assist with that. So if you'll remember from my first recording, we talked about the mole rat den here. Um, and the mole rat hide stuff. So the next thing you'll notice is directly in front of it is a wild mud fruit. And then directly across from that is gourds. That's one place to get food right there. And those should help you at the start. Uh, Enemies respawned. I'll just try to go around. So I really don't feel like dealing with that mess. Guess I've spent so many levels out here that uh, they respawned while I was gone. So anyways, avoiding the blood bugs right here, where that Brahmin carcass is, you're just going to follow this road, and you're just going to continue following it until you get up to right about here, the stop sign. You'll look left, and there's a house up here. You'll come up here, and immediately right here is wild nut fruits. There's some right here, some right there. Let me see, I'm trying to remember if there's some behind the house. No, okay. So anyways, that's food place number one. Now, if you remember from the last recording, I talked about going down this path right here and following it all the way down to Diamond City. So, I'm going to show you the next part of finding food. Um, the amount of food you loot in between, and also when you get the gourd and the wild mud fruits, that should be enough to hold you over until you can at least get down towards Diamond City, because Grey Garden has tomatoes, gourds, and other things that you can eat. I would save the mud fruits. They're really what's important. I don't see a need to save potatoes or anything. They make colonization hard. Because gourds, tomatoes, and all that are only worth zero point 0.5 food, and mud fruits are only worth uh, and mud fruits are only are worth 1. Anyways, I got a little distracted there. So you'll notice I'm here in Diamond City. This is the market. You see Commonwealth weaponry. So you're going to come left, just like you were going to the detective agency. You're going to stay left. You're going to keep coming back here. And the first thing you'll notice is mud fruits and potatoes back here. You can pick these without penalty. So I would, again, save mud fruits and just use potatoes. So you'll notice there's potatoes here. This is the first batch. You'll notice this when you first come over here. And then you're going to come out here towards the wall, head right, and then you'll notice even more right here. This is worth about 37 potatoes in total. That will definitely give you a good food supply for survival. If it's not, you can come back along the same path that we just went. Come all the way over here and go down like you're going to the detective agency, but instead turn left at the first door. It says greenhouse. You will not cause trespassing for being in here. Immediately in here, you'll notice more potatoes and mud fruits, and actually some of them are wild. So you unfortunately can't use them for planting purposes, but you can use them for eating purposes. So that right there is a good stockpile of food. Between what you loot, Great Garden, uh, the stuff outside Red Rocket, and even Diamond City should give you a pretty decent supply. Now, while I'm here, I did notice that people were having issues in survival getting to the Old North Church and all of that. So I won't show you both paths, but what I would do is, like I said in the previous recording, is come from Hangman's Alley and go all the way out to Vault 114 from there, and then turn back. Going through this entire downtown part is just going to throw you into some high-level super mutants. So what you can do is you can come up on the right side, and I'll personally show you right now. Load times are a bit long because I do have this modded. Fortunately, there's not really a way for me to fix this. There we go. Took it long enough. Okay. So as I was saying, to avoid downtown Boston, you're going to come up that right path. Now I'll show you how to do this visually. Because when you come down through here, through this path right here, past the CIT ruins, Green Tag, Takaronda, and all that, you're going to run into some bandits right here, but the bandits are a lot easier to uh, deal with than Super Mutants. I'm sorry, Raiders. I call them bandits. So anyways, you come along this right path, kind of towards Bunker Hill, and then you take this main bridge all the way down to North Church, right? So this is how you would do it. So you're going to walk across the bridge that big road that you see on your map. You're going to come across it. You'll notice that the red bricks are right there on your left. You'll see a statue here. Once you see the statue, you immediately turn left. So you'll notice it's on my right now. You'll notice a graveyard over here. I can't remember if there's ghouls over here or not. Well, there's a bot up there that I didn't know about. I didn't take this path on this file, so that's why there's still enemies here, because I didn't discover this path until later. So yeah, just be wary of coming across this graveyard. So anyways, you're gonna keep coming across, and you'll notice the church right here with the giant tower thing. So you're just gonna immediately jump across here, and then you're gonna come down this little alleyway, and once you're finally down the alleyway, you'll turn left, and there you have it. There's the door to the Old North Church. Now, before I end the recording, I will also give you a tip for coming down south. Um, because my survival guide, I guess you can call it, requires the bobbleheads to actually get anywhere. The bobbleheads for endurance, that one's going to be here at Poseidon Energy, right where my mouse is. It's going to be just slight south and east of Quincy Ruins. The next one is going to be the Agility Bobblehead. That's going to be right before Warwick Homestead in a place called the FNS North Star or something like that. That's a very high level raider area. Same with Poseidon Energy. You'll notice Warwick Homestead just a bit away from the wreck of the FNS North Star. Immediately past that is going to be Spectacle Island. This is where you'll find the Luck Bobble Head. So let's talk about how you get down there. So the way I did it is I came out through Diamond City, headed towards um, Hardware Town. You'll notice there's a railroad right here. So what I would do is I would come across at an angle. I just come down the railroad a little bit, but right about here, I'd immediately turn down and come like this right here because there will be a radio relay somewhere right here. And then you'll run to Jamaica Plain. That'll be a place for you to rest if need be. From Jamaica Plain, you're going to continue down here, and you're just going to come across this top side of Quincy. Quincy may be high level by the time that you decide to do this, and if so, the safest route is coming up top. If your sneak is good, Um, you should only be spotted by one gunner coming across this side of Quincy Ruins. He is very easy to snipe as he just has his head sticking out, just waiting for you to pop him there. And then just proceed across the road until you hit the water, then come down and just kind of follow this road. Now, as far as Spectacle Island is concerned, the Luck Bobblehead will be on this southmost part of it. It will be in a crashed ship. So the way I would approach that is coming just by Warwick Homestead and coming across here and swimming until you get right there. Do not proceed any further north than this if you're not high enough level. There is a Mirelurk King that patrols this side of the thing, and then there's several higher level Mirelurks that are just rooted in the ground that you won't see. So stick to the south side, where you'll see a ruined house and a small tent. That will be your indicator to never go any further than that. The crap up here hurts. The same applies over here. I don't have the fast travel on this file, but you should see a wrecked ship right about here. You want to go around that ship from the left side. Anything on the right side of that wrecked ship when you're coming up through Warwick Homestead is going to be high-level stuff. There will be a Mirelurk Hunter kind of down here. The lower-level Mirelurks are going to be on this side, right here. So be sure to come through there instead of going over there. That will save you a lot of pain on survival. And that's all I have for y'all. Hope it helps, and I'll see you whenever I return. Thanks for listening.